Hey, good morning, friends. How are you? It is Friday morning. I am so happy to be here with you. And I did get my coffee made. I just put up, I'm trying to make my coffee. And I got it made in time. So when you have an espresso machine, it's a little different than like when you press the brew button on the thing. Hey, good morning good to see you, Rose. Because you have to do all these different steps. You gotta like grind it and then make the shot, then put the shot in, and then steam the milk. It takes forever. Anyway, it's all good. Hey, TC. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. Hope you guys are doing great today. Hope everybody's good. You made it to Friday. Woohoo! I'm so proud of you. Good job. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I hope you are going to have a wonderful weekend. We have a 10-hour wedding to shoot tomorrow, but it's going to be super fun. The couple's really fun, and that makes it a great weekend, right? So let's get down to business. Let's get down to our chat. Good morning, Sandra. Oh, good to see you. Let's get down to our chat. And I put up there, it's the one thing that changes everything, and here's why. I heard this quote a long time ago, and it's, the world is not as it is. It's as you see it. And at first I was like, what does that even mean? I don't even understand what that means. And I wasn't even sure I agreed with it. Do you agree or do you disagree? That's a question for you this morning. The world is as you see it. And you know, the more that I went along this journey of learning about mindset, and the more that my mindset got transformed, because I came through a bunch of muck with the anxiety and the panic disorder and marriage problems and all the different kinds of things that came on, I got a little bit tweaked in my mind. Good morning. Yeah, Sarah, yay for the weekend. And so as, you know, I began this shift into learning about mindset and how it affects our life, I started to realize it is true that how we see the world, we don't always see the world accurately. What we see is filtered by our mind and our heart and our mindset and all of those things, our experiences, and sometimes we're not even seeing accurately. And I kind of encapsulate it in this story that I want to tell you about one of my kids. And in the story, my kid is not bad. I'm not trying to expose them, but I want to show you what happens that we can understand it when we see it in a kid and then apply it to our lives. What happened, as you know, we're in our first year of this whole wrestling thing. And after the first tournament, we went to the practice after that. And we had no idea that the coach passes out gold pins, gold safety pins for every person that got a pin during the tournament. So when we went in and, you know, he gave her the medal, she didn't get it, we had left on accident, and he gave her gold pin because she pinned somebody. I mean, it was so fun. It was such a nice surprise. So we get in the car, and then I said, oh my gosh, that is so cool that you got that gold pin. And she said, yeah, but I wish I would have gotten two. And I was like, wait a minute. Like an hour ago, you had no idea that you were going to get this fun little thing for, you know, doing something great. And now you're upset because you don't have two of them when an hour ago you were content with not having any. And it just showed me how sometimes we do this mindset shift in our mind where we're always looking for something else instead of being content with what we have. And I think the key to that is something that's really important. The one key that changed my life and changed my mind, and I think will change yours, is being appreciative of what we have. And sometimes, that's why I wear this key. See, it says grateful on it. And to me, being grateful is the key to life. It's the key to joy. It's the key to happiness and the key to enjoying everything that you have, instead of saying, oh, I wish I had this, when actually you've got something right now that somebody else in the world is praying and begging and crying for and desperately wanting. You guys, we have so much in our lives right now, and sometimes we forget, like maybe, you know, when we get a boyfriend, then we're a girlfriend, then we're like, oh, I wish I was married, and then we get married and we're like, oh, I wish I had babies, and then we have babies and we're like, oh, I wish they were older, this is so hard, and then they're teenagers and we're like, oh my gosh, I wish they were little. and then they graduate, we're like, I wish I was retired. It's just like a never-ending circuit of consumption. And one of the main experiences that got this for me, showed this to me really, that taught me the secret, was a couple of years ago for work. We were staying at the Ritz Carlton. Hey, good morning, Shayna and Patty. The Ritz Carlton in Kapalua, Maui. Okay, now don't be impressed because that was, our company was paying for it. It was great. They bought out the whole resort. It was beautiful. So we're staying at the Ritz Carlton in Maui. My grandpa died, had died, I think it was, anyway, yeah, so he had died, and so we went back, and 5 days later, I was in Shawnee, Oklahoma, staying in the La Quinta Inn. Now, the La Quinta Inn is like kind of like a Motel 6, but it's nice, and it's not, you know, a Ritz Carlton, but it's not bad. But, you know, I was in the shower, and I remember just showering, and I was like, thank you so much for this hot shower. And thank you so much for this bed I got to sleep in last night. And I realized, like, Paul talks about, he says, I learned the secret to being content, whether I was in riches or whether I was poor, whether I had more than enough or whether I didn't have enough. And I learned that the secret, you guys, to being content, whether you're in the Ritz Carlton or the Motel 6, is being grateful for what you have. Whether it's, I'm grateful for this warm shower. Okay, the shower wasn't like the shower in Ritz Carlton. That's okay. The bed wasn't like the bed at the Ritz Carlton, but it was a bed that I could lay my head down and sleep on. And that to me spoke so much about gratitude. It helps us to be grateful wherever we are. So I just encourage you with that tonight. Be grateful this morning. Be grateful for where you're at. Be grateful for the things that you have that somebody else is desperately praying for and seeking and wanting. Be grateful for what's going on in your life right now, not what you wish your life was. I mean, we all have difficulties and we all wish things were different. There's things in my life that I'm like, man, I wish this was different. It would make my life easier. But then if I boil it down, there's so much that I have that other people are wishing. I wish I had that in my life. I wish I had a faithful husband. I wish I had, you know, kids that were making good decisions or whatever it is. So just be grateful today, guys. All right, let me go back. Let's see. Christine said, message we all need to hear now and then. Thank you. Yes. So the gratitude changes everything. It's so true. Cassie said, I love it. I wish. Yes. The never-ending wait. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. The never-ending wait. And Shayna, oh, thank you. My hair looks great. It's because Shayna does my hair. She makes it look good. All right. I hope you guys have a great morning, and I would love to hear what you're grateful for today. So leave me a little comment at the bottom telling me what you are grateful for today. This morning, I'm grateful for my husband who takes really good care of our cars. I get so annoyed sometimes because I'm always having to, you know, like we're always having to do these repairs, but it makes him work for a long time. I mean, so we had to run to the car repair place this morning, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for you guys and all that you contribute to my life, and you just make my life better. And I'm grateful that we can have a better life when we choose to. I love you all. Oh, I love you. May your minds be fierce and your heart strong and your spirit very kind today. Have an awesome weekend. Love ya. Bye.